What's going on, Barnyard? Welcome on in on a Friday night. I hope you guys have been doing well. How's your week been? Oh, my audio is on apparently in the background. Hang on for the echo there just a moment. Let's get that out of there. Sweet. Okay, cool. Now back to the action. What's going on, guys? Fish, Enigma, how you guys doing? How was your week? Let me turn the music down just a little bit. We're going to get right on into part 5 here today. To sped up songs? Nice. That's pretty dope. Find anything good? Find anything noteworthy? I'm just checking the remnants of this Makahita outbreak from the last time, apparently. And yet, unsurprisingly, nothing is shiny. Alright, so let's take a look at the map and see what we got. Oh, that's the wrong button entirely. Hi, Stella. Starting off the stream with the Stella appearance. How's it going? Have you been spending your whole week just listening to sped up songs? Alright, let's see. Oh, don't let this be... Okay, good. I was going to say, I was worried about this being one of those nights with no outbreaks. I definitely think I'm going to do this Psyduck outbreak because I want to get that that blue, that diamond duck, that shiny duck. What else we have going on tonight? We've got, oh, good, a Floette outbreak, which is enticing to absolutely nobody. Cloyster, okay. Dratini, okay, not bad. Decent hunts, decent hunts. Magikarp, that's not terrible. Water hunts are hard, though. Almost finished watching Better Call Saul. Nice. I'll eventually have to get there. I am about, let me think, where am I in Breaking Bad right now? Somewhere in the middle, I want to say, of Season 2. Alright, let's go start with Psyduck. This is the wrong spot to fly to. Let's go over here. How is Better Call Saul, like, I guess, in comparison to Breaking Bad? I guess it's also hard for me to say in comparison to Breaking Bad because I don't know the full breadth of Breaking Bad yet. I will say, though, that for what I have been watching, it's been absolutely fantastic. So it's not been letting down. It's crazy to me I haven't actually gotten into it until now, you know? People have been telling me to get into it. I tried it a few times, and I could not get past like the 3rd episode. Which is crazy, because it's a good show. Docent Milliard. I am unsure what that is, Enigma. I'd be, oh, you know what? That's definitely French. Hang on a second. Wait. For a certain number, 200,000, I almost want to say, but 2 million, almost. 22 million? 220 million? It's kind of in that range. It's got a 2 and a 2, or like 2 and 100 vibe to me. It's close. Okay, close. We're starting off with the hard one, see. Fish, it's funny, I just actually finished Andor this week. By the way, talk about a show you got to get through the first three episodes or so. Damn good television. Where am I going here for this outbreak? I'm going so far away. 200 billion. Okay, I see the error of my ways now. I see. But no, that being said, Fish, I thought about I got to get to Sonic Prime now too. So it is up on the list. It'll happen at some point during the next week or so, at least to begin. So I'm excited to see. I guess I'm excited to see why you're excited for season 2. So. No spoilers, please. But I am excited to get to it once, or rather, get to the conversation once I do get to it. Bonsoir à la... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm going to butcher it so hard. But welcome on in, Chef. Good to see you, my man. How was your week? How was everybody's week? Everybody do have a good week? Anybody have a tough week? Anybody have stuff they want to get off their chest? Or just enjoy their time? This is... yes, we indeed. Yes, et tu, chef? That's what. Hey, Choodle. I know you're not really green right now, but I just gotta make sure. I had to sacrifice you to the shiny gods for the first step here. School Enigma. I understand. I get it. It's it was the best of times. It was the best of times. Being distracted from this Psyduck hunt for all the items in the world. You finding anything good there, Fish? Working the grind, and what a grind it is. Don't let it grind you up, though. All right, have I found this outbreak yet? Is this the place? Is this it? Well, take your time, Enigma. We'll see you soon. I wish I could be more of a what's the word I want to use here? More of a help or a part of this French conversation, but unfortunately that you guys have completely found my piano, the piano to my forte. I'm absolutely stammering right now. You do the grinding, I make it to the B-arch. Indeed. You do what you gotta do, man. Well, enjoy the fact that it is the weekend now. Enjoy some time here in the barnyard. I'm going to try to keep count of all the Psyduck I eliminate here. I'm at 1 right now. You're shiny hunting Great Tusk. That's a good hunt. I'm surprised at this point you don't have that one, though. For all the Paradoxmon that we've been talking about down there. That's 4. I'm going to really do my best to keep count with these Psyduck here. I'm going to have to get, like, a Google Translate bot in the chat to better understand what you guys are saying so I can just understand it. 6, 7, okay. Okay, there you go. Starting off that way. I see what you're going for, Fish. 8, 9, 10. See, we're going for honestly, that Meryl really got me for a second. No, I was gonna say we're going for the opposite of what we did last time. We had a blue Pokemon that turns yellow. Now we're going for the yellow Pokemon that turns blue, and all the while we're using our shiny Magnezone to as a shiny magnet, if you will. You know, it's a series of magnets. It is shiny. It is a shiny magnet by principle. You know, got to use the transitive property when it comes to shiny hunting. What's up after Great Tusk there, Fish? Ooh, you know, Porygon is a Pokemon they really could give... You know, it's hard for me to say that they need to give it a little bit more love because, like, they've given it 2 evolutions already. I would like to see them do something with Porygon that makes it a little bit more accessible. You know, a little bit more readily usable than the way it is. You know? I feel like it's insanely... Granted, there's 1,008 Pokemon, so something is going to have to be niche somewhere along the way. But Porygon definitely has fallen in that category ever since Gen 1 for me. Alright, I don't really care about these Tadbulbs. I want to reset some spawns here. Ooh, I like this Lo-Fi Lugia song. And of course, guys, classically, I have already given up the count. We're going to assume we're somewhere in like the 20, 25 range. We're going to say 20 for now, just to be safe. After Great Tusk, Sandy Shocks. That's another good one, yeah. Have you given the... Has anybody done the Greninja raids yet? I was watching a little bit of content on that earlier. I gotta get to... you know, it's funny, realizing how useful Slowbro might be for pretty much every single 7-star raid moving forward. Like, the versatility of it. I think I'm gonna have to get a Slowbro pretty soon. It's funny to me, too, that the Slowbro... Well, I guess, you know... I realize that Slowking is not an evolution of Slowbro, it's actually an evolution of Slowpoke. I was gonna say Slowbro with an Eviolite might be a good combo, but or I didn't understand why Slowbro with an Eviolite wasn't a thing, but then I realized that Slowbro actually is fully evolved. Funny enough. Oh, it's funny. There you go. Perfect. How far through the preparation are you? What's everyone else playing tonight? Chef, what are you playing tonight? Hey, Magnezone, that is definitely not a shiny. Could you do me a favor and just... Thanks, my friend. Thank you. There you go. You just need nasty plot. Gotcha. Wowzers. Got you. Got you. Happy hunting, my friend. Wow. You know, I'm probably going to see one of these Meryl or see the shiny as one of these Meryl and not realize that it's the shiny, and it's going to be upsetting. Hey man, hey, I'm not complaining. I mean, one way or the other, I'm just happy that you're here. And actually, you know what? For the sake of it, guys, let's start the channel off with the stream off rather with some likes on the stream. Let's try to get. I'd like to see a goal of 10 likes tonight. Honestly, if we can get that going. Try to get the algorithm working for us a little earlier tonight on a Friday night. See if we can't entice YouTube to bring more friends within to the barnyard. Hopefully the best of people. Only the best of people. I'm sorry. I'm also really, like, I want to focus on Lugia's song also in the back of my mind because it is... It's funny, I say all the time about, like, the music in the games and stuff that I really do enjoy, but, or as far as, like, the songs that I enjoy in Pokemon, but if I really had to rank them, Lugia's song might be in my top 3. I'm going to, like, honestly, top 3. It's such a serene-sounding song, and that means a lot to me. Are there any standout, like, city or battle tracks to anybody that like, you think to yourself, like, that is just, like, a place to just chill out. Are you saying Ho-Oh over Lugia as a Pokemon, or Ho-Oh's music over Lugia's music? Because one of those answers is acceptable. The other answer is fight-worthy. So we're going to have to step outside real quick. No, I'm kidding. It's funny. It's probably because of the movie I have a bias, so I very strongly do enjoy Lugia. But I have to say, Ho-Oh with Sacred Fire is so damn good. So good. Also, I mean, like, it's Ho-Oh does have a really cool significance because of the anime and the whole Ash thing. I mean, that whole rehash story over the last 25 years. Undella Town because of the ferret meme. Oh, I just saw that earlier. That's funny. That's really funny. Ah, Lavender Town. That's iconic. That's and I can understand the Serenity in that one. Yeah, I see that. All right, I'm gonna have to stop annihilating Psyduck here in a moment. And start allowing them a space to breathe. Just creepy enough, just a little creepy. Nothing too creepy, just a little creepy. If you read and understand the creepypasta story about Lavender Town and the Pokemon Tower and what's it called? Oh God, I don't even. I like, because of the trauma, I've shut the name of it out of my brain. Like whatever the creature that drags you down to the depths of game hell. I forget the name of it. I'm happy I forget the name of it, but that's the last we're gonna talk about it right now. Honestly, oof. I'm glad you know it, Chef. We're gonna. I'm already feeling woogie. Your favorite Pokemon creepypasta is Jessica Fish. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not know that there were more than Lavender Town. So I'm petrified of the fact that there are more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a night I listened to all gens and how they changed the music because it was too dark. Ooh. Like, change the music from Lavender Town? Like, gen by gen? I could see that. They've done Kanto so many times. I mean, even, like, in the games that feature Johto, like Gens 2 and 4, like, obviously you've still got Kanto right there. But then you've also got, what the hell did I just run into? Excuse you. You know what, Arakuda? For that, you must pay. I believe that, Chef, but also at the same time, was that a Fox News report? Because like, that's pretty much what I'm going to say about that one. I mean, it's quasi believable. What the? How the hell did Murata just go into the water? It's quasi believable, but it's also like, it just sounds hokey enough. You know what I mean? Ooh, fish. I like that. Yeah, I want to take some time tomorrow, honestly, and like sit down with the Discord. It's been stuff we've been talking about, and I have not been able to take a lot of time to really focus in on. So I have the time tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna definitely be focusing on that. But I see, lawsuit reasons. Yeah, lawsuit is that's a funny way right there of spelling liability, Chef. For all the Meryl that are showing up, by the way, if one of them wanted to be green, I don't think I would be upset. Just kind of make this a little more worth it. This is a cute little waterfall right here at the edge of the landmass. Welcome back, Enigma. You haven't really missed much. We've been crushing through the Psyduck outbreak, talking a little bit of Pokemon music, talking about, for the sake of it, since you're back, is there any soundtrack in Pokemon, any city, any battle track, anything that sticks out in your mind that's like iconic or serene or just something that you just always point to, Fish, I'm down with that too. You know what, I'm gonna have to take notes on this. Final Four of this game, that's not one I'm too familiar with, actually. I'm gonna have to take a listen to that, because this game features some incredible music, honestly. I was about Area Zero for a very long time, and I got into the Sada and Turo battle music for a while, but it's a shame that it took me so long to get into the following. Penny's music is such a banger. I mean, fire from start to finish. I mean, it's just, oh my goodness. It wasn't bad. It is the only one. Okay, hey, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to take a listen for that one, honestly. Fish, that's a fun fact to know, actually. I like that. I also, I mean, I'm more casual about it, I'm sure, than you might be, but I also enjoy collecting Pokemon cards. I have got a bunch of cards right there, and back there, and all around there in this general area-ish. And there's also a couple of binders out there. Yeah, I might have a problem. I have a couple of boxes. I think we might have talked about this. I just got to get a better camera for it. But I have a couple of boxes that I want to do unboxings of here. Mainly the vintage cards. Okay, now you're talking my language. Do you live in the world of graded cards? Do you have any? Do you do any of that kind of stuff? You send out to like TSA or anything like that, or what is it? TGA, the Grading Authority. Is that what it's called? How much did you spend on bidding about 30 minutes ago? Well, I don't know what kind... Well, I mean, if vintage... PSA, thank you. There is another one, though, right? Like TGA, like the Grading Authority? I might be wrong about that. I do grade some, like, really... Okay. Let me take a guess. I'm gonna say it was 24 HP ups. That's what you bid on? 24 HP ups? See, I haven't done a lot of bidding, so I'm gonna say you spent about... $15. I feel like Lucille Bluth right now with like, it's one banana, Michael. How much could it cost? I've really got no... Wow. Well. Wait a second. Enigma. Are we talking about in the game, or are we talking about in real world? Because, like, it's a bit of a different story there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. I saw Fish talking about the vintage cards. I saw and the grading, and I saw you talking about the bidding, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, we're actually like Enigma bids on actual cards, you know? So I was like, oh, okay, cool, 24 HP ups. Let me think. That would be like, I don't know, what's that card worth? Like a few bucks? Chef, I was like, okay, let's get a merch order in, let's get a sponsorship going. Oh, man. Whew. At the same time, I was like, man, I mean, if you got that kind of cash to throw around, oh boy, good for you. Must have really profited on the NFT craze last year. But Chef, now I want to go back to the comment you made before about the trading card game on Game Boy Color. One of the absolute best games to ever come out in the Game Boy Color by far. I still stand by that to this day. I still have my Game Boy version, my cartridge of it, and I literally to this day am missing just one card. I don't remember exactly what card it is, but I definitely, man, love that game. I played the hell out of that game. All right, let me catch up a little bit on chat here because I know we got lost in the conversation a little bit. Enigma, it's funny. I see that I said your name. I'm not going to repeat it, but I know I only said about one or so in there. So the irony of that is very, very funny. So far, I mean, as far mods like not in the server, like in the stream. I mean, at this point, like I haven't really. I'm happy with anybody so far that's an early Barnyard member really kind of being a mod at this point, especially, I mean, I'm happy to give anybody an opportunity who wants to be a mod. So, like, that is, I mean, I guess you could say the applications are open more or less. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I think it would be great to have a couple of mods on hand also, you know, just especially if on the off chance somebody comes in, or you're not purple, right? This is just a bad lighting thing? Yeah, it's a bad lighting thing. Come on, get with it, Scarlet Violet. I mean, I off the bat, I mean, I'd say the three of you, honestly. I mean, personally. If you'd want to. If you wish to carry the mantle of responsibility. Something told me you might be down there, Fish. Alright, I need not to hit this Fletchender. Or Fletchling. But, I will, take the time I want to get this Psyduck first. I really want to... Not this particular Psyduck, although the timing of that statement was very funny. Hey, you know what, Enigma? That's totally fine. I mean, it is... my mentality on this entire channel, as far as, you know, the help, the viewership, the moderation, all of it, it is never expected, but it is always appreciated. So, I mean, like, don't feel beholden to it. Like, I will never hold you to it. So, you know, never feel pressure on my end for that. I appreciate the fact, and honestly, for the sake of it, I know you're big on the track. I know you're big on your static stretching. No, go for it. That is, I want you to focus on that. I want you to put your all into what you're doing, man. Or, well, yeah. And I would actually give away like shinies in the chat if anyone wants to. Yeah, I mean, we can totally do that too. I want one of you little yellow ducklings to be blue. I got sometimes, not all the time, sometimes I gotta mind like an elephant up there, you know? Like, ooh, woof, I just had a really disturbing image in my mind. I was like, I'm like as if like a goat and an elephant bred. I never really want to think or say that again, quite frankly, because that's terrifying. Yeah, see, I mean, that's a good point what Chef made also, you know? I mean, it's... I would never hold you guys to a, like, every stream, every night commitment, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm still learning in all this, too. So, I mean, like, you know, I'm always open to kind of, like, suggestions and, you know, just learning new ways of doing things. So, we'll figure this all out together, you know? And might I just say, bah? Can I guess the Pokemon by its move? Are you talking about, like, signature moves? Because, I mean, if we can get into, like, you know, oh, what Pokemon has Growl? And I'm just gonna, like, I'm down for that, though. I'm down for a little bit of that. Population? Are we talking about Population Bomb? That's absolutely, what's the evolved form? Mousehold. Yeah, no, honestly, like, I definitely want... What happened to the music? I definitely want to do... there we go. Eventually, I want to do videos that are, like, in the vein of if you've seen, like, MNJ TV and PM7 stuff with, like, Guess the Pokemon by the cry, or, like, you know, Shiny Hunt by letter and stuff like that. I love, like... Not even Shiny Hunt by letter for the sake of the conversation, but just like I love the trivia elements of Pokemon. You know, I definitely do not sit here and think of myself as an expert on Pokemon, but I absolutely do love trivia, and I love testing myself on how much I know, especially like this game. I won't sit here and say I'm an expert on Pokemon at all, but like when it comes to this game, I've put a lot of time into this game already, and think I know a decent amount, so. Yeah. Hit me up with more of it if you got him. Oh, it's a newest member of your team. Let me know how Mousehold works for you there, Enigma, because I'm very curious. Like, I definitely want to do a... eventually, I want to do a Nuzlocke of this game. And not, obviously, that I'd be able to, you know, purposely go out and get Mousehold, but if I have it, you know, I'd like to get a better idea of how to use it. What is super effective against Steel types? Fighting types. Wait, hang on. A, fighting types, or B, fire types. I'm having a hard time with the wording of that question. Hang on. What is super effective against steel types? Yeah, it's both. Fighting and fire. And I am a mod this person's channel named Nichols, and I do a whole day. Oh, wow. Oh, Fish, that's a commitment. I'm impressed. Oh yeah, and Fish. I don't know where that got picked up on, but yeah, definitely. I do actually host on Thursday nights. I just started doing that, and it's been a ton of fun, honestly. Oh wow, really, Enigma? Okay. You know, don't I actually I say that, but at the same time, like there's still stuff I figure out about types all the time. Like the bug type, the poison types. Like one of these days, I'm gonna figure out exactly how those work out, and even the fairy type too. It's like I always know fairy is strong against fighting. Here I am even now. Shit. It like Ghost, Dark, and Psychic. I get thrown off with fairy all the time. Yes, ground is also super effective against steel as well. Yes, that's a very good call. Very good call. I do it at a it's like a pizzeria bar. It's nice. It's a nice little setting. Nothing crazy. I call it a wannabe brewery. We'll say. Oh, this Pachirisu for some reason threw me off. I'm not exactly sure why, because there's no reason for it. Do I need to knock out a couple more Psyduck here? Or is it just a matter of patience? I mean, we all know the shiny hunting is a labor of love. It's all a matter of patience. And Miraidon is drowning. Full drowning. Okay, good. That's how we want to do things here. We want to drown first, and then we'll find the shinies. I am going to hold off personally on the Union Circles for now. I'm just I kind of want to knock out this whole shiny hunt concept. I want to get this item here, but this is clearly not gonna. What? What the hell happened here? I've been bamboozled by the game. It was like a siren song, that item. Alright, let's knock out a few more Psyduck here. That is the world's most hidden Meryl. Oh, what are we... hang on, Streamlabs. Streamlabs being Streamlabs as usual. Let's figure out how to do this. Hang on. Why... You know what? I have an idea here. Hang on. Let's do something else here. Let's do that. Let's do... I want to say it's here. Okay. Bear with me one moment, guys. If I remember how to do this correctly. Okay. And where the hell is that one tab? Click out settings. Okay, that makes sense. That's... Wow, that's not helpful. Hang on a moment here. I just want to make sure. I got to verify an image with one avatar. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. That is a difficult avatar to see. But it looks like that one to me. Okay. Fish, congratulations. You are now a moderator. So I believe if you post links and codes and all that stuff, you should be good to go and do that fun stuff with Enigma. Lofi! Welcome on in! Yeah, honestly, Enigma, I was just like... The problem is everything, all the avatars on my screen are just like pin drop or pin needle thin or narrow, small. What the hell am I saying? Oh my god, they're tiny. They're very small. We're working on it, Lofi. I'm gonna actually spend some time tomorrow getting it together. Okay, so that works. Let me get... Hang on here. Who is... That's what I thought. Okay. And then... Why is that one not working here? Hang on. Oh, for goodness sake. Really? I just screwed it all up. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, there's that. And we save. There we go. Now we save. Now you should be a mod there, Fish. Alright, alright. That seems a little bit better. We do that. We'll do... Yes, it worked! Oh my god, fish, yes! Oh, it's been a long time coming. Okay. We get that back up. Oh, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Very tedious to create a public channel and still keep your other stuff private. Yeah, I can imagine that, Lofi. And honestly, if you're around tomorrow, in the morning, I might actually hit you up and try to pick your brain on some of those things there. Oh my god, I honestly feel like this wave of relief because we were able to get that link into the Discord. Fish, that's amazing. I'm so happy. Thank you for doing that, by the way. Thank you very much for doing that. Next step is making you a mod in the Discord as well. Sweet. You are... Well, technically, you're the second mod because Streamlabs had to be the first mod because of all that fun stuff. But, in reality, you are the first mod because you're an actual human being that I know of. Unless you're a very elaborate artificial intelligence. That's both a fish and a cat. Nah, I believe you're a person. But you are, yes, congratulations. You are the first to wield the wrench. And Chef, for some reason, I wanted to add you, but your profile wasn't showing up in the list for some absurd reason. Because clearly, you're there. You're here. I'll have to work on that one at some point too. So I will continue upon another point. I really need to. It's like a want and a need and a need and a want to get this shiny Psyduck at this point. I've had my eye on this one for a very long time. Almost as long as the shiny Dondozo. Hey, listen, you know, Chef. I mean, it's what actually there is. You need to have a, you specifically need to have a subscription to Goatly Goat Premium. In order to, it's just you, no one else. It needs to have the premium subscription in order to become the mod. In order to do so, that unlocks your avatar, and but it's a whole thing. We'll talk offline. I told you that in confidence, man. Oh, that's interesting. Did you make the Discord link permanent so it doesn't expire every... I think it is that's a really good point. I have no idea, Lofi. I didn't know it by default would reset every 7 days. Alright, this has gotten a little out of hand here. But at the same time, I'm going to plead the fifth on all personal information. I neither confirm nor deny these allegations. And could you define the word is, please? Oh, man. Psyduck, no! Psyduck, no! It's not worth it! Oh, wait, you're a water Pokemon. You can breathe underwater. You're fine. Fine, then. Fine. I almost feel like there's with Fish having the ability to now visit people's channels and subscribe. It's like a sense of I have the power. It's like, what have we done? We've unleashed a madman. You have another role, no self-promotion. Oh yeah, absolutely. I have no problem with promoting collaborations. I have no problem with like, you know, like if people ask me to like promote them and like, you know, like, you know, they're like there's at least like a mutual sort of understanding, then like that's cool. But like if people come on in and just like straight up self promote, like they'll get a warning, but like if they continue to do it, then they get the ban hammer. So, you know. You know, at some point, and like that's the thing. It's like at some point, you know, I want this to be a very open, respectful, very engaged community. But at some point, we are going to have to kind of like, you know, there will have to be, not that I want it to be this way, but there will be moments where sternness will have to be applied, and just, you know, ever so gracefully, and you know, in a manner in which we keep the guillotines at bay. But we keep them no. I was going to say we keep them sharp. I realize that's completely counterproductive to the conversation now. Alright. Can I please Please get a blue Psyduck. It's gonna be up here, isn't it? It's gonna be like just chilling on the ledge. Nope. Alright. Look at that one spazzing out down there. Exactly, Chef. Exactly. You got that that Teddy Roosevelt mindset right there. That's exactly the way we go about things. I appreciate your historical quote. Has anyone else tried the Greninja raids yet? Or are we still building up for it right now? Oh, you haven't? How is it? How's your experience been with an Enigma? It's impossible. Not impossible, but improbable. And if you know that reference, you'll be my best friend forever. Yeah, I think I feel like that's a pretty. Oh yes, Chef. Well, I had a. If anyone, I feel like you would have known that. So I'm very yes. Kept getting one shot. Yikes, Enigma. That is a terrifying concept. Yeah, no, Fish, though, going back to it, I feel like that's one of those that's absolutely a given. Absolutely zero tolerance policy on discrimination in that regard. Yeah, we don't, like I said, this is going to be a very respectful, very open and positive community, you know? We're going to get our seedy elements every now and then, I'm sure of it, but... Because that's just people being people, and if we know anything about people, is that... People suck. Self-incrimination. Let's see here. I feel like there's a sort of borderline on doctor-patient confidentiality, except I don't have a PhD, and this isn't therapy, so... You're more than welcome to self-incriminate. I just can't. Yeah, actually, Chef actually is raising the. It's like iRobot. Like, that detective is the right question. Enigma's like, I'm out. There's no such thing. I'm going to claim plausible deniability. There's no such criminal acts being committed on my behalf. I don't even know this Lofi Batosi. I just traded with him for a legendary. There's beyond that our connection. We don't have a connection. That's it. What are you talking about? I'm not an associate. Honestly, though, going back to it, I did just finish Andor earlier. Boy, am I glad we don't live in an imperial society like that, because, jeez, I'd be hauled away very fast. Luffy's just on his way to go hide all the evidence real quick. He'll be right back. Oh, 6-star Cerule Edge. What type of what Terra type you got there? And good luck on that one. What's the 6-star Pokemon? Those are level 100, right? So I think it's level. I think the 4-star are level 45. I think the 5-star are level 70. A normal Cerule Edge. That's interesting. With a normal Terra type. No, I guess it just takes over as the normal type then. Yeah, okay. Welcome on in, Dragon Boy. How you doing? Welcome on in for on a Friday night. Hope you had a good week. Hope you enjoy your time here in the barnyard. We're just in the middle of a shiny hunt for Psyduck, an outbreak of Psyduck, and waiting for one of these yellow ducklings to be blue. We have a wonderful community here, and loving the fact that they're already welcoming people in. Welcome. All right, well, be right back, Dragon Boy. We'll see you soon. Psyduck has a great shiny. That's the thing. Like I mentioned with. Well, easy come, easy go. No, like I was saying with the Dondozo hunt, I've been just as excited to find Psyduck for as long as I wanted to get Dondozo too. They're just. I mean, it's very funny because they are very contrasting shinies, but they're just great shinies. I don't even mind Golduck shiny. I know it's not as well pronounced as Psyduck, but I kind of like it. You know, every now and then I don't mind a subtle shiny if it's a Pokemon that's a good design. And I like Golduck's design. I've always liked Golduck's design since Gen 1. Here we go. Just want that one particular Psyduck out of the way. Yes, thank you, Magnezone. Thank you very much for cooperating with the culling, if you will. Alright. It's all about patience. It's all about just waiting and watching, and eventually the shiny shall appear. I keep seeing this Dunsparce pop up too, and it's so funny because like I need to get one of these for a video, and I keep seeing them in streams and not being at the moment of catching it, you know? What did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K? I have no idea, Enigma. That's a really good one. I don't know. Anyone have an idea? What did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K? Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. That's a joke that can stay. That absolutely can stay. I'm gonna try to log that one into the memory banks for later. That's a good one. I'll just say, for the sake of it. Sorry. This is the way. I'll save that kind of content for a later stream. What Jedi is good at cooking Italian pastries? What Jedi is good at cooking Italian pastries? Hang on a second. I want this one. Pastries. I know a lot of Jedi. If it's an obvious one, I'm going to be really upset with myself. Man, I don't even want to hint because it's going to ruin the joke. Just tell me who it is. Oh, all right. I accept that. I accept this play on words, this play on names. You know, it's funny. Obi-Wan popped into my head at that point too, but I was like, Obi-Wan Kenobi? Nah. I'm going like Ki-Adi Mundi, Plo Koon, Mace Windu, Ahsoka. None of these make sense. Anakin Skywalker. Although it's funny, I didn't even mention my favorite Jedi, Qui-Gon Jinn. And I will absolutely die on that hill that Qui-Gon Jinn's the best Jedi. I haven't seen a lot of Old Republic content, but like Qui-Gon Jinn, #1 Jedi, 10 out of 10 would recommend. And that is why Phantom Menace is a fantastic movie. You've got a lot, Chef? I can imagine. What are you cooking up in that kitchen, Chef? All these Psyduck are congregating in one spot, not realizing the error of their ways. What kind of car? Oh, I feel like I've heard this one before. What kind of car does Master Yoda drive? Why do I feel like it's a play on Subaru? What you got, Chef? No, don't tell me that just happened. Please tell me that wasn't the one frame fail. Please tell me that wasn't a Toyota. That's hilarious. Yeah, how did I not realize that? That's so funny. That silly goat I am. Of course it's a Toyota. I gotta quickly just go back here in the stream and make sure I didn't just fail a shiny in the background. No, thank God it was yellow. Woo! Woo! Okay. We're back at it, folks. We're back at it. We no fails. No fails. We don't do fails this early in the night. We don't do fails in general. Although we learn more from our failures than we do from our successes. Michael Jordan. What else you got for us? I was just going to say, Chef, what else you got for us? I love me a good Star Wars pun. Where do Sith go to get their designer clothes? Hot Topic, probably? They're designer clothes. Wait a minute. I see what you did there. Also, Darth Maul, best Sith. Throwing that one out there, too. See, I just don't know. That's the thing. I don't understand how people can hate on Episode 1. You've got the best Jedi and the best Sith Lord in the entire movie franchise. In that movie. How do people hate on 1? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I will die on this hill. Not to mention the fact that it lays the groundwork for Darth Jar Jar. And if you subscribe to Darth Jar Jar, which I do, for the record, I subscribe to Darth Jar Jar. It's clear that they forced that, no pun intended, they forced that storyline, that narrative out in the subsequent movies, but you could see that they laid the groundwork for Darth Jar Jar. There's a video that I might link at some point later that highlights, yes, Chef, no truer statement has been made about the franchise in 7, 8, 9, making us realize that 1 through 3 were true masterpieces. Although, in my mind, they were always true masterpieces. People were just hating on for a long time. I lost my train of thought. I was in a blind white rage for a moment. But yeah, no, I just don't understand. Like yeah, okay, Jar Jar. Yeah, there's a point in. Let me back up by saying that George Lucas had created Star Wars with the idea of it being like a duality sort of story. Like in one side of it is the tale of ultimate light, and on the other side of it is the tale of ultimate dark. And he's been on the record by saying that the champion of the ultimate light is Yoda. And it's like he's mentioned that's like this very unassuming creature. You wouldn't really expect it, but he's like, he's the ultimate like champion of the light side of the Force. And he talks about how Star Wars is like best written as poetry and a duality. And if you utilize that sort of understanding and look at Jar Jar, exactly. You're nailing part of it right there, Chef. He does these crazy Force jumps that like a normal person or normal Gungan would not be able to do. Welcome back, Dragon Boy. Now we're ranting about Star Wars Episode 1. In the middle of the side account, we're ranting about Star Wars Episode 1. But there's another scene on top of the... Because I know what you're talking about, Chef, where he does that like triple Lindy backflip into the lake down to Oto Gunga. But then later in the movie, or a little bit later in the movie, when they're escaping Naboo in the first place, there is... Let me base this point off by saying that there's a lot of animation in the backgrounds of episodes 1, 2, and 3 that are like fun little context and like nice little nods and Easter eggs for the fans. As an example of this, in episode 3, so the third movie that they had to really kind of like put stuff in the background. Oh, you were talking about... Yeah, okay, then I know where the droid is like looking one way and he's like, what? How did he get over there? Okay. Yeah, that's... I guess I'm kind of bouncing around right now. Okay, so you understand what I'm talking about then. Yeah, so to the point of it then. So there's that in episode 1. But in episode 3, when Kenobi is fighting General Grievous, I realize these are all spoiler alerts, but at the same time, like, these movies are almost 20 years old, and I'm not going to hold back on talking about Star Wars. I love Star Wars. This is one of the things I'll be the nerdiest person in the world about, the nerdiest goat in the barnyard about. But at the same... Okay, so let me get back to it. In episode 3, when Kenobi is fighting Grievous on Utapau, right before... another one of my favorite movies of all time. There is a... fish has been eaten by a cat. Oh, no. Well, fish gato is catfish, so... Did fish self-cannibalize? Because now I'm concerned. Now I'm more concerned than I was 30 seconds ago. Oh my god, fish, no! Anyway, finalizing the point. When Grievous is about to unlock his arms and he's about to light his lightsabers, there's a battle droid in the background that just literally taps his buddy, goes, "Hey, check this out." And then when he lights up the sabers, they're just like, "Whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah." It's the funniest thing. So, yeah, I subscribe. Long story short, I subscribe to Darth Jar Jar. How the hell did I get so off the rails with that conversation? No, the cat cannibalized fish. That's not cannibalization. That's just the food chain. That's just the way of life. It's the circle of life. When the cat eats the fish. Oh, mess me up with some lo-fi Star Fox. Fish eat cats unless you're a lion swimming out to the ocean to attack a tuna. Chef, I know that in the back of my brain there's a really specific reference that you're making, and I know it, but I don't know it. And Enigma, no, I unfortunately have not watched Ferngully, but it's so funny because I've had so many people in the past. This is another one of those things that if people told me, like, "Oh, you gotta watch Ferngully, it's great." Actually, Chef, I think you used to be one of those people to tell me about that. Fish eat cats unless you're a lion swimming into. Oh, okay. Yes. The other guys. Okay. Do Hex? What are we talking about? Do Hex here? Dude, I really want this shiny Psyduck, man. I'm a little surprised and a little dismayed the fact that it has not popped up yet. We're gonna knock a couple more of these out and maybe, just maybe, coax it into existence. Hex was a monster from what? In what? This is a reference I have completely been lost on. Is it Ferngully? I'm gonna turn this down now that I don't know what that is. I gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll have to add it to my ever-growing list of things to watch because I seemingly keep adding things to it quicker than I am able to eliminate them. He fed on pollution from tree-cutting machines. Interesting. Is it like a Galarian wheezing in the sense of, like, you know, purifying the air by eating the smog? Because that's kind of cool. Oh, that's what it was! Yes! Yes, I remember hearing the big brouhaha about Avatar ripping it off. Okay, okay. Oh? Am I losing my mind, or is that a green Meryl? Guess what? Goat has lost his mind. Shocking! Alright. I am... It's like a black sludge. Well, I mean, it kind of sounds like that. You've definitely painted a picture of it sounding like something that would be a sludge that is black. Now, if I could get a duck that is blue, that would be true and cool. And coolly true. I don't know. I tried the rhyme. Let me turn this back down just a little bit. Now it's screaming at me, this music. Blue duck! Blue ducky! Blue ducky, you're the one. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm singing Bert and Ernie songs. Oh my god. Shout out to Sesame Street, am I right? Not gonna lie. Okay, this is for whatever it's worth. This might be embarrassing, but when I was a wee young little goat, a Billy, a kid, if you will, the what's next? Bear in the Big Blue. Wait, what? I have a feeling you guys are quoting Ferngully stuff there. Yo, for real though. That meme with Big Bird kicking down the door, or that little gif of it kicking down the door, is one of the best just like cutaway gags of all time. Like Big Bird kicks a door in, commits a B&E, like FBI. What's next, bear in the big blue house? I don't know what that means, Chef. Is that a Ferngully thing? Are you speaking French again? Anyway, I was gonna say though, you started singing sets for me. Oh, I see. Got you. It's funny though. I don't know the show you're talking about. Is it Brother Bear? Or Little Bear? Brother Bear. What a fool. That's a little bit of trivia for you right there. That's a nice 3-point question. Oh, we were 5 when it came out. Okay. All right. Well, then I'm not going to feel too bad about not knowing it then. Anyway, while the thought is still fresh in my head, I was gonna say when I was a kid, my favorite. This is again a little bit embarrassing, but my favorite bath toys were actually this little like set of Sesame Street little figures that like floated on the water. It was adorable. I know I was adorable too, and I get it. It was a thing. I might somewhere in my parents' basement still have that kind of stuff, you know. The idea of like passing down your childhood stuff and all that fun jazz. But yeah, shout out to Sesame Street. Back at it though. Oh, the classic Mandela effect of the Berenstein Bears. Is it Berenstain or Berenstein? Also, wait, can I talk about this one? Are we all familiar with the Mandela effect? Before I go into it, do I need to baseline this conversation? I guess I'll just baseline it for the sake of, the Berenstein Bears is a great example of the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is based in the idea that around former South African President Nelson Mandela, there is a significant portion of the population that vehemently believes to their dying breath that Nelson Mandela died in prison. However, how could that be possible when Mandela became the president of South Africa, right? So the Mandela effect is basically the theory that somebody rewrote history at some point, or somebody went back in time or there was an event that happened that basically butterfly affected, and now Mandela's not dead in prison, he's president of South Africa. Berenstain Bears is one that's just like that too, because when we were kids, or when I was a kid, I can't say we because I don't want to assume anyone's age, but when I was a kid, when I was a wee young lad, I remember it being the Berenstein Bears, or whatever it is today. I remember it being the opposite version. But clearly, it is what it is today. So, the Mandela effect. I have... Yeah! Yes! Holy crap, Enigma. Honestly, you're speaking my language. When I first started driving, I swear to God, I swear to the flying spaghetti monster in the sky, that I thought yield signs were yellow and black. And then I started taking my driver's test and everything, and I was adamant in my mind that there were signs that were yellow and black, and signs that were red and white, that they both existed. And to this day, they're just red and white, and I just don't understand what happened in my brain. Why would I have looked at them as yellow and black? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of road signs that are yellow and black for yield and caution like purposes, but I remember specifically yield signs. Chef is there too. See, all right. I'm glad we got on this conversation because there's another Mandela effect that I absolutely want to bring to you guys. How many oceans are there? There's 7 continents. How many oceans are there? Enigma, there are 8 oceans? I'm gonna need you to list those off for me. So, okay, it's for the sake of... The entire body of water that is on the planet is one giant body of water. Nah, so okay, I'm gonna run with this one here for a moment here and go with Chef here because I am in the same mindset here. I grew up going to public schools, understanding that there are 4 oceans. Chef, do me a favor, list those 4 oceans out for me. You know, there was at least one, Enigma. You're not wrong. There was at least one. Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and Pacific. I'm not going to knock points off for spelling, but those are the 4. Right, exactly. Now, do me a favor and do a Google search for how many oceans there are. Let me know what you come up with. Google tells you 4. Interesting. So, the last time I did a search for this, and the reason why I did was because of a trivia night recently. Evidently there's 5. Apparently there is a southern ocean. Is this Zone S? This is called Rest Point, but this is absolutely Zone S from Star Fox. That's amazing. Not Zonus, I'm sorry, Aquas. So yeah, no, getting back to it. I'm glad that Google tells you 4, because now it makes me look like an absolute wacko. And that's fine for content, but I'm going to ask logically, and I'm not judging, I'm very curious, how would the Arctic and Antarctic be grouped together on the opposite sides of the planet? I'm not ruling it out because science is weird and that could be the real thing. I thought it was like the last time I saw it, though, last time I looked at it on a map and I saw the Southern Ocean, it was like somewhere between the Indian Ocean and Antarctica. I think honestly the Southern Ocean is developing as like chunks of Antarctica just fall into water and become water. I need this blue duck like I need about $5,000. You got a track meet tomorrow? Are you ready for it? Are you prepared? Is there anything you got to do to get ready for it at this point? Man, I need this blue duck. It's been so long on this hunt. I need this blue duck. Nah, you're not set, or nah, you don't have anything else to prep and do. Does the Monopoly Man have a monocle? That's another great Mandela effect. I think these days the answer is no, but when we were kids, I want to say the answer was yes. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're just watching then? You don't have to worry about like actually doing any of the physical labor? You just going to support your team? I also, again, forgive my ignorance on the subject. Chef will probably know more about track than I will. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did do track. I forgot about that. In the back of my mind, I knew that, but it just, you know. It was 4 decades ago, Chef. You know? Yeah, no, Enigma, don't do that. No, we're not gonna do... We don't do locations. Yes, exactly. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes. It's for both mine and your protection. There are so many damn sites, I just want one of you to be blue! It's just crazy. Meryl, show them how to be blue! Didn't know that Houndour was over here. That's good to know. Choodle. Choodle, please. This is not the way, Choodle. Yeah, Chef, what did you do? I realized how I said that. It's like, what did you do? Mr. Snob. Yeah, I was gonna say, you struck me as more of a field guy than a track guy. I mean, at the same time, like, I know how you feel because football. Oh yeah, football was good for absolutely none of my body physically. So as a former offensive lineman, we had this thing called the offensive lineman, the lineman shuffle. Every time the team went to go run, we were at the back of the pack, hardly picking our feet up at all because why would we put that kind of effort into distance running? Oh wow. Enigma, that's impressive. Oh. Yeah, I did none of these track and field events. I was like a half a sport athlete. I did the football thing. But I did the marching band thing also. So, kind of canceled out any sort of coolness I had from the football element of things. All right, I got to crack into the goat poop. What's funny about those two statements, Enigma, is that you make it seem like they're mutually exclusive. It's like Americans can't throw 98.7 meters. But there you go. Okay. I was just joking, by the way. I knew you weren't trying to make it sound like they're like Americans can't do that or whatever. It was just funny the way you worded it and the way like it just read it first. Alright, guys, at what point do we abandon this hunt and move on? I feel like I can hear Lofi screaming from a distance about changing up the location here. We've been working on Psyduck for about an hour now. Oh, Chef. Oh, Chef. Oh, Chef. If it makes you feel any better, buddy, one time in high school football, we were waiting for the bus outside the school to go travel to a rival school. And I was helping my buddy get his pads together and get them all set. And in the process of getting him set, I put my stuff down and completely forgot about it. So that by the time we got to the rival school, guess who couldn't play because his pads were sitting outside of his school? This guy. Oh, my coach was none too pleased about it either. No, and for the record, we got our shit rocked that day. It was an absolute massacre. Coach was not happy. Not that my presence at left tackle would have done anything. The rest of the team still sucked because the coaching was terrible. That's why I stopped playing football. You can't... It's hard... I feel like that's one of the biggest problems with youth sports is that the coaching isn't good. It's just guys don't know how to coach. Just people just don't know how to coach. Really, it's like you gotta learn how to be a leader of people before you can be a teacher of a sport. I think. I'm gonna sound like a layman here again, Enigma. What kind of shoes do you need to be running in for cross country generally? Fish, welcome on back. Lofi, welcome on back. Lofi, honestly, Ted Lasso, one of the best shows of all time. Goated in so many ways. Fish, you have not missed anything. Unfortunately, you missed my strong opinions about why Episode 1 of Star Wars deserves more love than the hate that it gets for the fact that it has the best Jedi and the best Sith Lord of all the movies combined in one movie. And Darth Jar Jar. But, that's another rant for another time. But yeah, Lofi, I was saying before, I feel like I could hear you screaming about changing up the location on this hunt. These Psyduck are just not cooperating with us for the first hour plus, you know? Oh! You got a wait, hold on, you got a shiny there? There was this giveaway going on, giving away shiny Greninja, and I got one. Hey, that's awesome! Way to go, fish. Nickname for a shiny Greninja. Grishinja. No, that's a terrible name. Shininja? Shiny Greninja is what, black? Alright, I really need one of these. I need a shiny like I need 5k in my pocket right now. Right, the Floette, that's terrible. Cloyster. Ooh, Dratini. What do you guys think we should pivot to? Cloyster or Dratini? Does Lurantis have a nice shiny? I actually did not know that. I don't think I've ever actually seen Lurantis as shiny. Dratini? Alright, I gotta vote for Dratini here. That whole area up by the Sakura Trail, I definitely want to do some shiny hunting on because there's a lot of really good ones up there. Like I'd love to get a shiny Fortress. There's a ton of Zoroark that spawn up there, so it'd be nice to do a hunt up there. It's green, but a nice green. Okay, okay. We get down for green shinies. We could really kind of do anything, Chef. I mean, I could just set up a sandwich and kind of hunt for something specifically that's not in an outbreak, but I have outbreaks right now of, basically what I would be doing is the same kind of method for the as we've been doing for the Psyduck. I have that available for Cloyster and for Dratini on top of a couple of other options, but those are the two that I would go for if we did the outbreak method again, or continued with the outbreak method. Okay, okay. Roaring Moon is a really nice shiny. Okay, we'll go to Dratini. All right. You've all sold me. That's a that's a 4-0 sweep on Dratini over Cloyster. Let me do a couple of resets here with Psyduck because I'm stubborn and I just want to give it a few more shots here, and then we'll head on over to a Dratini. Lofi, it's so funny that you mentioned Ted Lasso before, by the way. I was driving home today, and I passed a car that in their back right, window, it just had a very simple decal, and it just spoke to me very simply. Be a goldfish. Ted Lasso. It's a great show. Dragonair and Dragonite, honestly, the whole line is a great shiny. The whole line is just good shinies. I actually was going through my my shiny Dratini line in Pokemon Go the other day, just kind of clearing out. I participated in the Dratini Community Day a couple months ago, and I never cleared out my boxes from all of the. Oh, the thing, Lofi, it was just a quote from the show. It said, "Be a goldfish," and it was just a Ted Lasso quote. Be a goldfish. It was just very simple, and I was like, you know what? I like that. It's good stuff. End of season 1, he's talking to Sam Obasanya and the rest of the team. They just lost to Man City. That's a spoiler alert. I'm sorry. That's actually something I should definitely have been starting off with on a spoiler alert. That's way more recent. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great show. I mean, there's so many amazing quotes from that show and just amazing moments. And just, yeah, I can't wait for season 3. I actually agree with you. I think Espeon has a much better shiny than people give it credit for. You know what it is? Compared to a couple of the other evolutions, it's actually, it's distinguishable. It's not like Leafeon where you can't tell what it is. It's not like Glaceon where you can't tell what it is. Like, shiny Espeon, oh, shit, that's clearly a shiny, Have you watched Cyberpunk Edgerunner? No, I don't even know what that is. I'm not huge into the cyberpunk lore, so I mean that might be something that's a little beyond my my lexicon. But on that note, there's Chef. Alright, this might be a slightly annoying area to hunt Dratini only because of the fact that these Dragapult, or the Dracloak line spawns here relentlessly. But we'll give it a shot. We will give it a shot. Let's see, what do I want to annihilate these things with? Magnezone's probably going to work. Right? Yeah, that'll do. Sweet. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. I'm really going to do my best to stay focused on the counting here. This is going to be 3. 4. 5. Good enough to make you want to play. Wow, okay. Amazing, heartbreaking, buckle up if you want to watch. Okay, okay, that's an endorsement. On a scale of 1 to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, how heart-wrenching are we talking? People say why. I say why not. That, Enigma, you are speaking my language. Good evening, gentlemen. Fish, nah, I didn't get the Psyduck. I needed to move on. Maybe we'll go back a little bit later, but I definitely just I felt like we needed a change up. You know, we needed a change of scenery. We needed a change of vibe. The Psyducks weren't hitting the way we needed them to. You know. Brotherhood is hands down one of my favorite animes of all time. The depth of story that you could from anime. Whew. I mean, and it hits you immediately too. Like the early on in the first season, where it's like it's a part of like kind of in the end of the day a very like random storyline and out there, but like yes, Chef, that's it right there. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's all we gotta say. I didn't sleep for 2 nights. You guys make it impossible to keep count, by the way. I've never watched One Piece, and it's been hard to want to get into it because isn't that the one with like 1,000 episodes? Loaf, you've never seen Brotherhood? Oh man. Never mind the heart-wrenching like beginnings. Like it is one of the best all-around storylines. The way the story is told. Let me back up. The way the story is told is so enjoyable. And that's the biggest thing I think, honestly, in today's media is that, like, the way stories are told makes or breaks it all. Because, like, I don't know. I think of, like, the newer trilogy of Star Trek movies, or really anything that J.J. Abrams does. It's just, like, I'll give you a great example. Anything that J.J. Abrams does is equated by somehow Palpatine returned. Pardon my language, and I'm going to try to relate these to like maybe one, if anything, a stream. What the fuck is that? Come on. So I mean, and anything that's like, yeah, we're talking now about like, you know, okay, we got Trigun and Death Note. Okay, it's like, so anything that's a good story, anything that's like just well told, you know. It could be the story of a janitor picking up or a garbage worker picking up on their route, and as long as it's told like with care and attention and emotion, like I'm in, you know. Vegito Blue. Is that like a Baja Blast? Demon Slayer. Weren't you guys talking about Demon Slayer last time? Chef, I have absolutely no idea what you said there with the Vegito Blue and then the Edward at the end there, but it's the energy reads as something that's very, very funny. Oh. Wait a minute. Goku and Vegeta fused? Okay, it's clearly been a while since I've been out of anime. Speaking of anime, do you guys see the big news about Justin Roiland this week? Chef, I know you did, and we were talking about it earlier, but, ooh, boy, Justin Roiland, not a good guy these days. Gogeta and Vegito. I'm gonna have to take a look at those later. That's crazy. I never knew that. You guys teach me a lot in these streams. Yeah. To be honest with you, like, it's been a long time coming for that guy. No hate on him specifically for the sake of, like, his career, because it's, like, obviously he's, you know, people have enjoyed the work, and I've also enjoyed the work. But, it's so hard, because it's, like, sometimes it's, like, you gotta separate the work from the person, but it's also, you gotta understand that the person is just not great, you know? But yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm glad that it was. I mean, like I said, it was a long time coming. I mean, like, guy had not been doing the right thing for a while. Let's put it that way, without getting into specifics. Yeah, there you go. That's kind of, we're getting at that point. That's what I'm saying, Chef. You know. See, it's I have this weird, like, there's like a moral and philosophical question where it's like, I want to sit there and agree with you and say I love this mind and hate what he did. With the mind like that, can you say that you love it? I mean, and I'm not like, believe me, I'm not coming down on you. I'm not like lambasting. It's just like, I'm just like kind of asking like the philosophical question of like, you know, I don't know. I guess it's just there's a moral conundrum to me and the point of it, but because like he did heinous shit. Like I mean, that's the thing. Like heinous shit, and it's hard to kind of like forgive somebody for that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, it's funny because I mean, not funny. I'm the kind of person that believes everybody deserves a second chance, but like some people in my mind are just kind of unredeemable, you know. That's a great example. Roman Polanski, a great example. I mean, statute of limitations exists for sure, but I mean, like, at the same time, it's like justice needs to be served. Like, I'm very big on that kind of stuff. Like, a wrong was done, and there was no restitution found until the action finally has happened. So, like, that's in my mind what kind of brings me the ultimate comfort. But yeah, I'm glad that Adult Swim cut ties with him. It's weird. I wasn't expecting to rip into Justin Roiland so much, but like as I kind of talk about it out loud and really like publicly, like I'm like, you know, I'm realizing my opinions on him are much stronger than I first thought. What you got, Enigma? I feel like this is a heavy-hitting question coming up. The heaviest question of them all. Who wants to battle Enigma? Who wants to prove they've got what it takes? See, like, Lofi, that's what I'm talking about, you know? Like, people just don't check that crap. You know what I mean? Poke battle for pink slips. Enigma, I believe that Chef is suggesting Pokemon battles with the result being, a result prize being the loser has to give the winner their Pokemon. Little Fast and Furious for you right there, huh, Chef? Yes, sir! But yeah, Lofi, I mean, like, it's a shame because, like, you know, it's nice when people get the justice they get coming to them. But there's so many damn people out there that are still doing the heinous shit. Yeah, that's true. Luffy didn't realize he was actually preparing his enemy's army, really. Enigma's gonna come at Luffy with a full squad of Koraidon. Be like, you know not what you've done. For the record, I am not endorsing Pokemon battles with people having to trade their Pokemon as a result. That is a joke by Chef. I am not endorsing that. You do not have to do that. If you want to battle, have battles for fun. Don't give away Pokemon as a result of your battles, please. Not on my behalf. I would hate for someone to, like, feel beholden to, like, well, I lost a battle in Goldie's stream, and now I gotta give up my shiny Charizard or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, don't do that. We have fun here, you know? We keep it there. Alright, Magnezone, stop killing things. Actually, you know what? Kill these 3. I believe it. Oh, I'm sure, Enigma. I believe it. Alright. Magnezone, you're going to take a break now. We're just going to go floating around and seeing if we can't get one of these Dratini to be pink. Be ironic if the Vaporeon was going to be pink there, but nope. Also would not hate a random shiny Golduck. As we were talking about that before. I think that would be a really cool like consolation prize for not getting the shiny Psyduck earlier, is if one of these random Golduck was shiny. Alright, Mismagius, Mischievous, I don't need you here. This is a Dratini outbreak, right? Like, where are the Dratini? Guys, just as a general reminder, if you haven't already, please go ahead and like the stream. We're going to try to get some more engagement going on tonight. Try to get a few more eyeballs and a few more friends into the barnyard here. Kind of aiming for... I haven't seen a wild Clodsire in a very long time. But aiming for a goal of at least 10 likes tonight on the stream. Indeed. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of Pokemon spawning around this area that I don't generally see spawning a lot in the wild. You got booted from the internet. No, Enigma! They've kicked you off of the internet! Oh, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. We're gonna get this pink Dratini. I don't know why I feel it, but I just feel it. Let's go, baby! The timing of that! I'm literally, I was in disbelief that I was saying it. I said everything that I just said for the 30 seconds before that. I turned away and I was like, there's no damn way that's actually the shiny the second after I said that, right? There's no way. Let's go! Now here's the thing, guys. Do we go for more shiny Dratini and try to complete the line? Or do we just move on from here? I'm going to also have to do some work on this thing here. Just because I'm going to have to work it down to get that heal ball. Oh, let's go. That's huge. That's big. What are we naming this thing? Think of it now. Oh, Dratini used Rain Dance when it's already raining? That's adorable. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go. Let's get this thing in the heal ball. Let's get a critical capture. It's not a critical capture. That's not going to happen. Ooh, Pink Lotus. Not bad. I like that. Alright, we're going to try to get this thing in a heal ball. Because that would be a really nice look. Crit cap! Let's go, baby! Let's go! We got the Dratini! Oh, that's huge! Good start. I'm glad we, you know, and that's why we changed it up. The shinies aren't hitting in one spot. We just got to move around and get them to get that magic flowing in another spot. This is now my 5th shiny Dratini in all Pokemon media. I have 4 of them in Pokemon Go. Well, granted, evolved 2 of them into Dragonair and Dragonite, respectively. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to put this thing right in the party. Yeah, I know, it was crazy. It was a Dratini community day, and I got really lucky. I even got 2 back-to-back in Pokemon Go. Like, it was insane. Now, before I forget, we're gonna save. Definitely gonna save. Cool. All right, let's keep floating around here and seeing if we can't get another one, huh? And then we'll maybe move it along here and go check out Cloyster. Although I gotta be honest, if I end up getting a second shiny Dratini, there's no way I'm gonna be pulling away until I get a 3rd one, just so I can complete the line. That would just be insane. I can't believe I actually felt that shiny coming on, too. Oh my god, what a weird feeling. I feel like that's got to be a clip. Like, if anybody has the ability to clip that one, I would love that. Whoa, hey now, come on back. There we go. I don't know what just happened there. Game Freak, Pokemon Company, please, guys, fix your game. Any word on that that DLC, guys? that update, that firmware update or whatever this is that needs to happen for this game to work functionally, properly. Oh man. That was amazing. I'm like almost at a loss of words now. We gotta figure it out now. Doesn't like to share anything. It takes up space. What do you? I'm missing the context here, Enigma. Or I've completely gone just putting brain on the conversation, which happens. You know, every now and then it'll happen. I was worried too about not really even being able to see that shiny too well. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Yeah, but nah, I was really kind of concerned about... Ooh, give me a yellow chicken. Yellow chicken? Please? This is a family of shinies. Swablu and Altaria that I want really badly. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you're saying, Enigma. Yeah, no. Don't do that stuff. Don't worry. I gotta tell you though, I gotta take some time to do that tomorrow too. Go learn how to put shorts up on the channel. Because that would do well as a short too, right there. I think. We'll see. We don't know until we try it. Oh man, that's huge. Love a shiny Dratini. Love to get a second one. Also, really kind of keeping my eye out for this Golduck just in case, because, like, again, still really wouldn't mind getting a shiny Golduck. It's a good lake for it right now. And you know, guys, as a quick reminder too, right on the heels of catching that shiny Dratini there, why don't you go ahead and like the channel? We'll do like the stream rather. We'll get a little bit more action going. We'll get a little bit more shiny luck going. Every like is a little bit more luck for the shinies, and a little bit more luck for the shinies makes a happy goat, and happy goat makes happy barnyard, and happy barnyard makes happy goat. It's kind of like a repeating cycle in that regard. So, see if we can't sling in another one here. And if you're just joining, welcome on in. Welcome to the barnyard. We have a lot of fun here. Got a great community, great young community with a lot of great people coming in already and basing this fun young group. Go for it, Enigma. The more the merrier, my friend. The more the merrier. And in the meantime, we'll just keep looking for another pink Dratini. Because filling out this line would be amazing. Get a nice pink Dratini, get a nice reddish Dragonair, get a nice green Dragonite. What is Dragonair? Is it pink or red? I mean, I know that's kind of like arguing, is it like, you know, a Fiji apple or a Gala apple, but at the same time, you know, I think it's a worthy enough conversation to figure out which is which. I'm gonna run into this wall now where I'm suddenly not gonna get any shinies. It would have been cool, you know. Granted, I did have the Rev of Room outbreak in my mind where we got the back-to-back Varooms, literally on the same frame Varooms. But nah, that's once in a blue moon right there. That's all right, Enigma. Hey, there's always another time. There's always more stream, you know. I think at some point in the future, I might do a Saturday stream and try to do something along the lines of like a rainbow shiny hunt until I finally find all the shinies in the rainbow. I think that'd be fun. Eventually want to do a video also. It probably will end up being a series of streams, honestly. But would love to do a shiny hunt of each letter, A through Z. Because like for A, I'd probably go for like Abomasnow. Because I love the little subtle change from the green to the blue. Or Snover. No, obviously I couldn't do Snover because that's not an A. Goat. Ha, clearly. Somebody knows his letters. Alright. If we can't get another shiny Dratini in the next 4 minutes, we'll say. We'll get it to 8:45. That's my question, Enigma. I'm wondering the same thing. Barnyard assemble! Have to find myself a magic conch or something like that, you know? Aha! Lofi! So Lofi but toasty. So Lofi of the toast. Whoa, what is Golduck doing here, hey? What the duck doing? What are you playing tonight, Lofi? I know Chef is in the WoW world right now. The world of WoW. I know Fish and Enigma are doing their own Pokemon journeys. But yeah, we'll give this, Oh, you're just chilling on a little break? Nice, nice. Enjoy that. Enjoy your time. Are you in the middle of the shift? Yeah, well, yeah, see, that's, That will happen, Enigma. Gotcha. Word, I see what you're saying. Well, you know the time is always appreciated. Oof, a 48. Ah, I see. Good. Hey, man, that's awesome. Oh no, we've lost our moderators, and now everything is going off the rails. How'd the streaming go today, though, Lofi? Really would love Swablu or Altaria. Oh, that's not... No, Swablu. You probably heard me, but this isn't exactly what I meant, you know? It's not you. It's my preference. It's not you. It's well, it's you specifically. All right, we'll do a couple more swings around this little spot here for Dratini. But then I think we're gonna move on after that. All these Golduck spawns too. Still no shiny Golduck. Quite the disappointment there. I'm not gonna lie. It's yeah, that was a spur of the moment there. Oh, you got a dub? Nice. Wasn't your best day though? Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Hey, listen, if you can get a W on your on a day where it's not your best day, that's a damn good day in Apex, man. And you know what? We still had fun, and that's what mattered. It's not about the wins or losses. It's about the friends we made along the way. I think, okay, as much as I want to do the cloister hunt, I'm tired of being in the water, and I think I actually am going to switch this up here. I kind of want to go shiny hunt Tatsugiri. Any other suggestions out there? I don't want to necessarily just go jumping off to do. It's gonna be difficult, but you know what? Honestly, let me take a quick look and see. Oh God, Magnetone's gonna go on a murderous rampage. Oh no, what have I done? I'm gonna take a look and see dragon sandwiches. Dragon encounter 2 sandwich. Let's see. Encounter. Oh, that's easy. Avocado, smoked filet, tomato, and salt. Really? 4 ingredients? That's the simplest thing. Shiny hunting Sinisty. Ooh. Ooh, that's an interesting call. Sinisty is a ghost type, right? I'm trying to think what other ghost types spawned by Alphanata that might make that a little difficult. That could be potentially difficult. Have not got a shiny Houndoom yet, though. That's another one. Are there any other ghost types around Alphanata, Enigma? Banette, actually. Yeah, there's that. And then Houndoom. Well, actually, I don't even know where Houndoom is. I'm gonna take a look at that. Ooh, Enigma. You want to talk about a hard hunt? You're telling me Tatsugiri is a difficult one. You want to, yeah, shiny Ditto. Yeah, go find it. Go. Go find the shiny streamer boy. What am I looking for here? Houndoom. You already got one. You lucky son of a gun. How'd you find that? You find that naturally, or did you get it traded? Oh, that's interesting. You're all the way over there, huh? And that makes sense because the side hunt was over here, and I saw those before. You've gotten multiple shiny Ditto naturally. How did you do it? Did you have a sandwich on her? Or like, help me understand that one there. Because that's impressive. Wow. Full odds. You just encountered multiple full odds shiny Dittos. I'm going to be Ron Burgundy here for a moment. I don't believe you. I'm calling sus on that one. I call cap. I declare cap on you. what's the Dennis Prager clip? That is cap. I call cap on you. Really, Hawky? Yeah, no kidding. Really lucky is hard to believe. Alright. It took multiple months. Multiple months? Oh, wait. Oh, so we're talking about... We're not talking about Scarlet Violet, then. What are we talking about where you got these shiny Dittos, then? Now we're talking a different story. Okay. Alright. See, you had me going for a moment there. I'm like, you've got multiple shiny Dittos in Scarlet and Violet. There is no damned way. You got 2 okay. Still got me a little suspect on that one, but nah, I'll believe you on that one. You got 2 in Violet. That's incredible. The fact that you even got 1 in this game is incredible. It's funny though, 'cause I'm assuming you probably found them over by Medali. Because, like, it's so funny to me. I feel like when people are like, oh, it's so hard to find a Ditto, or or Zorua. I'm like, they're one of the easiest things to find if you know how to look for them. Oh my god, a wild Shelgon. That's different. I'm gonna kill it. You found one in Alfrenada. I didn't even know they spawned over there. That's pretty cool. Next time we do a Union Circle, perhaps I'd like to see it, but and it's gonna be a little bit. Might not do another Union Circle for a little bit, only because I just want to really focus in on just getting, honestly, as weird as it sounds, getting as many shinies as I can per hour. I do want to go work on Tatsugiri though, so let me hop over here to the lake a little bit. I'm gonna do that dragon encounter sandwich because I don't think there's anything else. Maybe Altaria is a dragon that spawns over here, but beyond that, I don't really think there's a hindrance. How many hours left? So we're on part 5 of 8, which means after this will be 15 hours down out of the 24, so we'll have 9 hours left after this. Which we've done decently for this. It's not, we haven't done as well as I thought we would, but we've done decently on this so far. Alright, I need tomato. I need avocado. I need smoked filet, and then salt is on the next page. And we'll throw a blue pick in there. We'll drop that out of here. We'll get this. Lofi, again, if you need help with that, please let me know. I'm totally down to help you out whenever you need. You only have 340. Hey, also a quick note for yourself: if you haven't been doing it already, make sure that you check in your progress of the Pokédex. I'd say with Jacques at the school, but you could do it remotely in your Pokédex. Make sure that you get the rewards for every 10 Pokemon that you list in your dex. Because, like, if you've seen, like, when I go to catch a Pokemon, or if you've seen any other content creators doing it, like, they've got a Beast Ball, and, like, a Dream Ball, and, like, all these other random, unique Pokeballs. They got them as rewards for, okay, you've been doing that? Good. Then I guess I'm saying it now for Enigma's sake, too. Yeah, just make sure you get those rewards, because you'll get, like, a bunch of experience candies, status stuff and all that. Okay, you haven't? Good. Then I am just preaching to the choir. Alright, we got work to do. Let's get this shiny Tatsugiri. Any one of the 3 will do. I have to refamiliarize myself with them real quick, actually. I know one of them is white. I know the other is orange with mud on the back. But then I forget what the third one is. Tatsugiri. Alright, so the orange one is with the mud, the red one is white. Oh, and the yellow one... Ooh, that's interesting. The yellow is orange with yellow stripes. Okay. So I'm looking for orange with mud, I'm looking for white, and I'm looking for orange with yellow stripes. Man, the yellow Tatsugiri form is going to be a hard one to find. Alright, let's pack up this picnic here and, alright. Tatsugiri, come on out. You are not what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You're definitely not going to be the right one because you need to be white. Good evening, gentlemen. And a good evening to you, Enigma. Actually, wait, I think closer to the water would make more sense. Oh, Goomy and Sliggoo are going to spawn. That's not a bad shiny. Honestly, if I got that, that'd be sick too. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, I got the pun. Good even. Ooh, even. Evening. I couldn't say it, like, directly enough, unfortunately. My mouth was having the worst time forming the word Eevee and evening at the same time. Evening. Be shiny or be nothing. Be shiny or be nothing. Be shiny or be nothing! This is, you know what's funny though? It's like, this is an easy sandwich to make, so like hunting Tatsugiri really shouldn't be too laborious aside from just checking intently on these forms. Yeah, yeah, Enigma. I see what you've done there. See, what you've done is you've doubled up on your pun. And I respect it. And I appreciate it. See, I, too, appreciate that humor. Am I losing my mind? That Dreadnought's not, like, slightly green, right? Nah, it's not. I knew it wasn't green. I just wanted to annihilate it. That's all. Yes. Nope. Nope. In the background, I'm just getting Choodle Claws. I'm like, why am I getting Choodle Claws? Oh, right, because Magnezone still hasn't stopped unaliving things. Definitely would not hate a slimy, shiny Gumi or Sliggoo. Definitely would not hate that. Huh. No. Oh, that's true. They could be out on the lake. Hmm. That's funny, though, Enigma. Man, if I could remember the syntax of it perfectly, there's a really... I mean, funny for when you were a kid. But just like a quick one of those sayings where... damn, it's like first... I forget what the point of it is, or like what the setup for it is, but I remember like the punch on it is like, first you're a Russian, then European, then you're a Finnish. And I forget what the setup for it is. Shiny Slowpoke would be cool if it wasn't so damn difficult to recognize. Like, the slightly paler pink Slowpoke is very, very difficult. 3 men leaving a Portageon. That's one version of it, yeah. Yeah, like basically the one you're going to the bathroom. Yeah, that's what it is. See, like, is this shiny? I have no idea. Nope. I should just basically start testing every Slowpoke I go by at this point. Just in case. Nah, Sliggoo, you're not shiny. Yeah, you're not shiny. Am I going to want to jump down into the water so I can hunt the Tatsugiri a little bit better? I think that's going to be the move here. Huh. Well, hello there, Qfont and Caporaja. That's not what I expected to see at the lake here. Okay. The guy on the way is Russian. If you're inside, European. Ah, yes. In America, you can always find a party. In Russia, the party can always find... I had to really read that one out loud to get to really get the joke there, but well damn played, Enigma. I like that one. I like that one a lot. That I got flashbacks of reading 1984 when I finally realized that one. All right, Tatsugiri, you got 3 forms, which means you've got 3 chances of being a shiny Pokemon. More so than any other type of Pokemon. So I'm going to ask you, politely, respectfully, intently, passionately, shine. Shine like the best of them. Oof. Little Root? Oh, Pokemon. Ah, Route 101. Okay. Show your shiny self! Reveal yourself! Okay, and in the meantime, all Slowpoke must die until the one that shines. Is there a way I could just go into the game's code and just filter all Pokemon that appear, if they're not shiny, that they just don't appear? And if they're shiny, they just appear more? Is there a way I can do that? Anybody a master coder? Anybody work in IT? Anybody that can assist with such a request? Are you... I know you're running, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, no, okay. Excuse you, Tatsugiri. Excuse you. I say nay, kind fish. That killed itself. Yeah, no, we don't do hacks in the barnyard. Until they're ROM hacks, and that's a bit of a different story. Nah, that's the other thing too. Like, I've never been somebody who enjoys, like, Grand Theft Auto is a different story, but I've never been somebody who enjoys like cheats in games, because like I like beating games the natural way. I like having like the pride and accomplishment of like, oh my god, I did this thing. Like filling the Pokedex, great example. Glad I didn't have to worry about like hacking in Pokemon or anything like that. Like I'm just like there's a sense of pride with just like seeing it done. I don't know. It's a small case, but DK mode. DK mode. DK mode. What the hell is DK mode? Hey, Staraptor, could you come back down here real quick? I just want to have a talk about your coding. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about with DK mode. My shiny did that thing again where I can't tell if this is a shiny or not. Oh, okay, okay. I guess I just didn't know it by that name. Alright, I'm just taking a look at Staraptor shiny, just to make sure. Oh, that's definitely not a shiny Staraptor. Okay, yeah, no. 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 You can keep Brave Birding and Agility-ing as much as you want there, but, yeah, no. Now that I know what shiny Staraptor looks like, I will not be making that mistake again. Goodbye. How funny would it be I hop into the lake and there's just a random full-odd shiny Dratini after catching the Outbreak Dratini? Although I did take that Dragon Sandwich, so there are going to be a lot more Dratini spawns. That would be interesting, actually. We're here for Tatsugiri, though. Throughout the lag, we are here for Tatsugiri. And I can't wait for a Veluza to just assault me from the side like a torpedo. Which, who's the he that we're talking about here, Lofi? Staraptor? Oh, Tatsugiri. So the three forms of Tatsugiri all have different shinies. The yellow guy here turns orange and has yellow horizontal stripes on its back. The red Tatsugiri turns entirely white. And then the orange Tatsugiri that has like a little bit of like darker orange on its back, that dark orange turns to brown. Yeah, so like the red one here will turn like sheet white. Yeah, all the different forms have their own shinies. That's one of the cool. I like that with Pokemon where they kind of keep that sort of consistent. Because even like the Deerling and Sawsbuck lines all have their own shinies, even though like they've got the 4 seasonal forms. Squawkabilly also is like that with their 4 different forms in this game. But they're like slight change. What's that's the first Gyarados I've seen on this lake. That's crazy. But with like the Deerling and Squawkabilly lines, like those are kind of like consistent shiny changes. Like not too much of the base Pokemon itself changes. It's just like one feature will change from Pokemon to Pokemon. But with the Tatsugiri shinies, it's really kind of cool because they're all different. They're all so different. Oh god, not the Veluza! Oh my god, I deked it. Did I actually juke that Veluza? Oh my god. Alright, let's see. That's a Dratini. I want a Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri! Okay. Apparently Tatsugiri doesn't want me. That's fine, I guess. That's cool. That's okay. I will learn how to live with it. I feel so bad. No, I don't. I was going to say I feel bad for the Slowpoke. I really don't, though. Ooh, Wild Dragonair. Would have been cool if the Dragonair was a shiny, right? Yeah. Alright, Tatsugiri. You play your games. Damn. You keep your secrets. I was looking at the Dratini there. I knew the Tatsugiri was stark yellow. I was not. I was looking at the Dratini to make sure there wasn't. It's funny too because like the way that the lighting and the shading happens in this game, it's so hard just to trust your natural eye and think like, oh, is this Dratini actually not pink? Is it blue? It shouldn't be a hard distinction to make, but I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my. Maybe I'm going colorblind in my old age. Oh, the lag. Fighting through the lag and the frames dropping. No. Oh, you know what I didn't realize just till now? It's raining on this lake. Rain and this lake individually are terrible for the frame rate. Combine the two? Oh my god, you might as well not even play the game. Alright, let's see here. Are you gonna shine for me? Nope. I literally did not even see the Dreepy I just ran into. Do we have any silent watchers that want to battle Enigma? Passive watchers. I had to think about that term that you told me the other day, Lofi. But I like that. Passive watchers. Nope, no shiny. This is a rough one. You're not, you know, it's funny. You were not wrong about this one, Enigma. This is a rough hunt. Might be worth making that shift over to Cloyster, to be honest. How much longer do we have on the sandwich? Oh, 15 minutes? Well, we'll see. That's a fletchling. I'm like looking at that third one thinking it's a Tatsugiri, but it's actually just a fletchling. I'm like, oh, huh. That's a weird looking Tatsugiri. What did you just learn there, Enigma? really am just like kind of surprised with the Tatsugiri that they're not that one shiny of these forms isn't popping up. Oh man, I just got run up on. I have seen that actually, where like the NPCs just kind of like walk into you and then just like completely disappear. It's like you can basically just remove them from the game. Alright, let's try this Slowpoke down here. Alright, never mind. Classically not shiny Slowpoke. This Slowpoke... Oh, no, he's on the rock. Okay, I was like, this guy is in the air. Enigma, have you seen Fish? Were you here for Dratini? I think you were here for Dratini, right? No, were you not here for Dratini? Because we got Dratini. In the meantime, we're now hunting for Tatsugiri, which is just as tedious as you would expect. But I'm not giving up hope. This is a shiny that I definitely want. What was my reaction when I got it? Okay, so Fish, here's the funniest thing about it. Like, I don't know if you have the ability to clip, but like, I definitely think it's clip worthy. I had just been for like 30 seconds beforehand talking about I don't even remember exactly what it was specifically about Shiny Dratini. And I literally, yeah, like Enigma was, I basically manifested the Dratini, and it just popped up in front of me, and I had one of those reactions where like I pulled away from a second because I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like the lighting thing, and then when I recognized what it was, it went from silence to let's go, baby! I was like absolutely out of my mind. But I was the funniest thing was just I was in I pulled away to look at it, but also just to give myself a moment of utter disbelief of like, oh, I called it. It was a really good moment. I would say it was like around the I want to say it was around like 8:30 or so. You know, about 45 minutes ago or so. It was a lot of fun. No, I'm glad. I appreciate the hype on that one too, Enigma, because it was definitely a good moment, very good moment. And that's the streamer luck that I've always wanted, and I'll never get it again. I used it all up in that one shot. Oh my god, Dondozo from the deep. From the depths of hell. 'Tis a whale. Alright, Slowpoke, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little one. Slowpoke. I'm sorry, little one. Hey, thank you, Fish. I appreciate that. That makes sense. I just got that. Okay, cool. Perfect. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Because I realized I said that as far as like the clip thing goes, but I've never actually clipped things myself, so like I more or less said that as a misnomer, but that's awesome. Dondozo from deep, and it's going 3 points from downtown. And then Tropius just coming in out of nowhere. Oh my god, that's the first time I've seen Tropius fly. That's actually kind of cool. And validating it as a flying type. I've always wondered why it's a grass flying type. Yo, but Tatsugiri though? Dreadnought? Choodle? Dreadnought? No? No? Okay. Tatsugiri. Come on out and shine. Gyarados? No. No Gyarados. Any other time, generally yes, but right now, no! Now I'm just picking up feathers. Don't mind me. Oh, watery Pokemon of the deep. As I look for shiny sushi. Shiny sashimi, I should say. That's a tongue twister right there. Shiny sashimi, I should say. Shiny sashimi, I should say. Go away, Veluza. If Veluza wasn't so fast, I don't think it would be so annoying. I actually think it's a kind of cool design. I like the shiny. And, yeah, beyond that, it's just fast AF, boy. Oh, Torpedo of the Deep. Please ignore me and my feathers. Forgive me in my transgressions of just existing on your waters. I merely am here for feathers and shiny sushi. Tropy's just knocked out. He's like, nah, man, I'm out. Oh, that just reminded me. Did you guys see Kai Cenat got banned on Twitch? And what he got banned for? It's kind of made me laugh a little bit. Not that he got banned, but the reason behind it. Come on, Sushi! What's that? The this being the thing about Kai Cenat? Or this... I'm not exactly sure what this is in my context. Or in the context, I should say. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the only place that I'm streaming it. I'm not big on multicasts. I think it's hard to kind of like build a community in one spot when you're multicasting to every platform. Oh my god, the Veluza. Veluza, no! What have I done to you, Veluza? And Nick, were you saying that in regard to like the fact that I mentioned that Kai Cenat got banned on Twitch? I'm realizing that now. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense now. Nah, it's funny. I like to just keep aware, at least, of streamer happenings and news, you know? As someone kind of just starting out, I think it's important for me to at least be aware of stuff that's working, not working, and, you know, clearly, in the case of Kai Cenat, not taking edibles and passing out on stream, but that's neither here. I'm not judging. Again, I'm not judging. It's just a matter of observation and processing information for my own purposes appropriately. Ooh, hello. I forgot that exists here, this little Terra Belly Bolt. Come on, Slowpoke. So close. Yet so far. Interesting. I love finding new items for the first time at this point. Because I feel like I've seen so many different things and so many different items where it's like, I can't believe I'm still discovering new stuff. Oh man. Slowpoke, I'm sorry, but it has to happen. I was gonna say, Magnezone, are you gonna... What are you trying to tell me here, Magnezone? Did Timmy fall down a well? What is it, girl? Oh no, Veluza. It's coming right for us! Oh, Gyarados. I mean, please be... Oh, hello, Terra Gyarados. I didn't know you existed out here. Olive Ball? Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. You probably could do that. With the Artisan Olive Challenge. Gym Challenge. No, that's not Artisan. That's Cortando. Artisan is the Sunflora Challenge. Man, I gotta tell you, in that late February update patching this game, I really hope they figure out the performance issues on the lake, because it is one of the most unbearable places to play in this entire game. Damn. You're not... You're definitely not, right? Yeah, okay. Slowpoke, how about you? I love Gyarados is just singing over here next to my ear. Slowpoke, we must check. Yeah, you guys have to let me know how that one turns out. I think that's a great idea. Alright, let's get off this damn water. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Nope. Oh, man, any of these guys? Nope, didn't mean to do that, but here we are. The Sliggoo just ran off down the hill faster than any slug I've ever seen in my life. That was a funny image. Nope. No shine. Why you no shine? Anything up here? Nope. Why you no shine? Why you no show? Can they spawn up here? Well, these guys can spawn up here, so maybe Tatsugiri can spawn here. Okay. Okay. Got some spawns. Got a few options, but none of them are shiny. Halucha, which is not a Tatsugiri, last I checked. Not a shiny. Ugh. Although, it is just now dawning on me. I've been looking for the poop marks on the back, but I haven't been looking for the yellow stripes. But I feel like those would be noticeable enough while I'm looking for brown on the back that I probably am not worried too much about it. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Because I feel like I would definitely have recognized the difference in pattern between the splotch and the, Are you shiny? Nope. Are any of the other ones shiny? Because I just really kind of want a shiny. Any old shiny will do. And I just wiped out an entire pack. Man. Dude, Jiminy Christmas. Tatsugiri are just elusive. Or rather, the shiny ones are, I should say. Nope. Yeah, I'm very much down for that Enigma. Definitely would not mind working with another member of the community and starting to build each other's profiles a little bit. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, and timing would just be a thing too. We'd have to coordinate and figure out the right time, and I mean that's just a matter of conversation, really. Ooh, speaking of dittos, that's funny. All right, how much time is on the sandwich? Oh, literally the sandwich is about to end. That's ironically perfect timing. I'm not sure who that is. I like the name though, honestly. All right, I'm gonna take about 2 minutes here. I just gotta step away. My eyes are just really killing me right now. I just want to kind of like hydrate them for a second. Get some water in me. Get maybe a saltier snack that's not chocolate because I need to get that taste out of my mouth. But let's just take about like 2 minutes real quick. We'll be right to do some static stretching. Listen, for my old ass, oh my god, my back just cracked as I did that. And there's the neck cracks. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, no, Enigma, you were not wrong. But yeah, we'll be right back. Just gonna take about 2 minutes here. Gonna get a refill on beverages, and actually, we'll do the. Do we do the just chatting, or do we do the be right back? Let's do the be right back. I think that's a good one right there. We'll be right back. We'll take 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, keep yourselves entertained. What's your favorite Gen 3 Pokemon? And I'll be back with mine in a moment. Hardly even 2 minutes. I'm not even kidding, Enigma. As I said that, I had to even think to my mind. I was like, man, what's a good Gen 3 Pokemon? Mine would be Milotic. And I think, funny enough, Milotic for a lot of the same reasons why I like Gyarados from Gen 1, because of the insane glow up from Phoebus to Milotic. Alright. Knock out this Slowpoke. And let's see what else we can do for a little bit here. I kind of want to do another sandwich hunt. But I don't want to do Tatsugiri right now. Let's do, maybe we do that ghost hunt down by Alfrenata. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Do we need Herba Mystica? We do not need Herba Mystica. Okay. Okay. Let's give this a shot then. Let's go down to Alfrenata. Here's the thing though, Enigma. Does it need to be nighttime for them for these to spawn? For these ghost Pokemon, does it need to be nighttime? Let's go take a look and see if there's any Sinistea floating around during the day. Yep, there's one right there. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, the Gothitels, though. Is that going to be an issue? Yeah, and that's why I'm like, because I see that it's rarer in the day, I'm like starting to be hesitant on it, but yeah, you know what? I am hesitant on the daytime thing here. Let's remember this one for next time. We'll come back. I definitely want to do this though. Maybe we'll start off Monday stream with this one here. For half a second, I thought the Bombardier was a shiny. Yeah, let me think. I want to think of another good one here. Or maybe we just go back to Psyduck. And maybe that finally starts to shine for us. We got lucky with the Dratini outbreak. Maybe we get lucky with the Psyduck outbreak. Coming back to it. Because I still really do want this Diamond Duck. What, the Psyduck or the Sinistea? It's like literally a crystal clear blue. Like basically the Meryl color almost. Like maybe a lighter color than the Meryl, but it's like crystal clear blue. It's a really nice oh, I like that. Scrooge McDuck. Okay. Okay. Well, let's find him then. And then we can name him. And that Meryl's going to be a little bit of a tease every time now. Whew. Alright, we'll just hop around a little bit. We'll get some resets in here. I gotta tell you, those little quick one-frame spawns are the most terrifying things when you're shiny hunting. That one scene from Regular Show. I'm not sure what that is. I've heard of Regular Show, but I'm not too familiar with it to understand that one scene's reference. Oh. Well, you know, welcome to my world. Hey, you know, people got things to do, though, you know? I'm just happy that... And this is really... I wish I had said it earlier when everyone was here. But I'm very truly happy, though, that, you know, like yourself and Fish and Chef are always, for the most part, always here, you know, week in, week out, Monday, Friday. Like, it's cool. It really is. It makes doing this a lot of fun for me. So, like, thank you. I mean, again, I say that, never feel pressure to be here every time. I understand life is life and, you know, things pop up and all that. But, like, it's very much appreciated. So, thank you. Oh, hey, look, yeah, Luffy, same deal, man. You too. I mean, I'm glad that you guys are entertained by this. That's the thing that is the ultimate for me, is that it's fun for me, but if you guys find value out of it, that means that it's the best sort of joy for me, you know? I can maximize the enjoyment out of it. I'll take it. Look, I'll take it, Enigma. Thank you. I mean, once we get the barnyard off the ground, it's going to be. I mean, it already is a really fun place. It already is a really cool place. I'm just excited to see it grow. And that way we can have more streams and more fun. Because, like, you know, long-term goal. But wouldn't it be cool if Goatly could find a way to make this a full-time thing, and then we could do these streams even more, you know? And that way I could just kind of focus, you know, on putting out a little bit more content and, you know, really building on what we got going on here. Speaking of building on things that we have going on here, like the progress in this outbreak of getting a shiny Psyduck. I mean, Jesus. Psyduck, why are you looking at me like that? Huh? Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it. Okay, I think maybe I didn't knock out enough of them earlier? Okay. So I just saw that there's not many left from the original outbreak note pop up. And that usually is like the 60 or so mark. So maybe I just hadn't knocked out enough before and I wasted the first hour of the stream like an idiot. 244 speed. That mouse is Speedy Gonzalez. I was going to say, an entire family of tadpoles just went sailing down the waterfall. What is its max speed? Because as I'm thinking about it, I feel like Mousehold could have a max speed of like almost 400 something. If trained properly, of course. Because I could picture Mousehold in Showdown going up next to like Hisui and Electrode with like its speed stat being like literally 263 to like 435 or something silly like that. Let me knock out a few more ducks here real quick. Ooh, what I would do for a shiny duck. Let me get that 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 shiny duck. 390. Yeah, that sounds about right. That does not surprise me. More of a guttural reaction of shock, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily surprise me. It's crazy how sometimes some of the most unassuming Pokemon can be like just cream of the crop in their class. I feel like that should make sense considering the ride legendary Pokemon type of deal. You know? Damn, 405, nice. Enigma, do you do any competitive play? I forget if we talked about this. Yeah, okay. But are you aware of like the competitive meta and stuff like that? Yeah, Lofi, I was gonna say I didn't think you did either. Okay. No, because I was the reason I asked is I was watching I don't know if you guys are familiar with Wolfie VGC, but as far as like competitive Pokemon content goes, Wolfie has some of the most, I would say, easily digestible content. Trying to like understand and get into it. When he's not talking a mile a minute, which his streams, I mean, oh my god, good luck keeping up with him. I love the guy, but it's impossible to keep up with what he's saying. But in his recorded stuff, he's really good because it's nice to like take a moment and understand what's actually being said. And process the information a little bit quicker. But the point that I'm saying is that he released a video earlier today about how Murkrow has been like the most effective or most like well-rounded Pokemon used in the competitive meta. And I was like, the bird from Gen 2? You're kidding me. And I just think it's so cool, like, how there's so many, like the speed element of it as an example. Like, it got me thinking about, like, why is Murkrow so effective? And apparently it's because of the ability, and now the ability can set up, you know, something like Tailwind and get the speed going like crazy. It's like, Wolfie even made the point in his video, and I loved it because I was thinking about it before he said it. You know, when I was a kid, and I'm sure you guys are a little bit like me in this regard, but, like, the non-damaging moves, did you waste your time with those? Nah, you forgot those in a heartbeat. Like, Calm Mind? Calm Mind. I'll have a Crazy Mind any day, thank you very much, as long as I can attack for 120, 150 damage at, you know, whatever, 40% accuracy. It's just so cool to see that, like, the competitive meta, like, the elements of the game. Like, Shuckle can apparently deal the most damage at a base of any Pokemon in the entire franchise. I don't know how, but apparently it's an actual thing. And that's just crazy to me. In the best way. Most of your Pokemon are banned. Is it because, is that like an overuse thing? They're just like not a fan of, like, alright, yeah, everybody's using these things, we're not allowed to actually, like, have fun with them? Or they're just like too meta breaking, there was like, nah, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, it's interesting, you know. I mean, it just prevents the sort of like brute force element of the game, where it's like you have to have a, you know, bit of a brain, like tactics and an understanding of what the other Pokemon and other trainer is trying to do to you. Oh, Annihilate, yeah. Futuristic, remind me, Futuristic is your Miraidon? Oh, absolutely, Luffy. That's a really good point. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the devs and, like, the I guess the game crafters for that sake. You know, the people who actually are like writing up the meta. It's very interesting. Prehistoric being cried, and that makes sense. Isn't that what they translate to out of Japanese? Miraidon and Koraidon? Isn't it futuristic and prehistoric, respectively? I feel like I remember seeing an A-Drive video about that. That's a hell of an emoji. I like that. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it might not be exactly futuristic and prehistoric verbatim, but I am pretty sure that the etymology of the Japanese words for Miraidon and Koraidon are based in the respective future and past terminologies. So it's just funny that you named them futuristic and prehistoric for that same kind of reasoning. Yeah, something along those lines, you know? It's funny, though, Lofi, going back to the conversation about, like, the non-damaging moves, did you ever play, like, Diamond, Platinum, Pearl, or Pearl, Platinum, or Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl? And for the sake of it, I'm more asking about, have you ever fought Cynthia? If you want... Okay, so first off, I never played Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. I definitely want to do Platinum at some point. I think I have a copy from my friend Sam from GameStop. From Best Buy, I should say. Wink, wink. I definitely want to do Platinum at some point because it's regarded as one of the best Pokemon games of all time. But if you want a just, like, quick, easy Gen 4 intro type of game... I think it's worth getting Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. I forget which one has the better exclusive version exclusive Pokemon. But I definitely think it's worth getting one of those and playing Gen 4. Because the Pokemon are really good. The story is pretty good. And quite frankly, the challenge of the Elite Four and Cynthia will keep you up at night. It's insane. Like, I cheesed it. I ended up the only way I beat her, I ended up using my Dialga, but like, and even then I struggled really hard. The point that I'm bringing up, the point in why I'm bringing these up, is that battle. I mean, compared to Cynthia, those Elite Four were easy, but like honestly, I love the fact that they built that entire Elite Four and Champion Cynthia as a competitive. Like every bit of that battle was competitive, top to bottom. But the point, and for the sake of finalizing the point, Lofi, that entire run, that entire battle with Cynthia is why I've completely changed my viewpoint on moves like Calm Mind and Dragon Dance and anything else that sets up. I still have to get better with stuff like Safeguard and Haze and Reflect and Light Screen and all that other kind of fun garbage, but yeah, I mean, definitely, if you're interested at any point, you get that itch for it, I would recommend Gen 4 at some point. It definitely is a lot of fun. Charizard in BDSP. Oh, you're talking about the Elite Four in this game? Oh no, I was talking about the Elite Four in. I mean, really, at this point in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, they really beefed up that Elite Four. But this game, yeah, nah, the Elite Four in this game was kind of silly. I didn't really find too much of a challenge in the Elite Four. I found more challenges in individual gyms. Like the Ice Gym was kind of difficult for me. There were moments with Larry's Gym in Medali that was difficult. But the Elite Four was simple. And I think that should be way more than enough Psyduck at this point, you know? Including the Water Gym? That's crazy to me, too. Charizard is insanely overpowered. Like, they treated Charizard so well. It's like, they're like, ah, yes, our golden boy. I mean, that's just the versatility right there, you know? I mean, why not? Thunder Punch and Charizard? Hell, give it Ice Punch, too, you know? If you can. Why not? I'm insanely dismayed that this Psyduck has chosen not to be shiny. I've become blue in my heart. Unlike the duck that should be blue in real life. Or, I guess, Paldea in life. I know, Scrooge only has about 12 minutes left to show up and shine. We're looking for that buzzer beater. Or any other random full odds shinies that want to pop up for us, you know? Well, it's just I live in a sports reference world, you know. We had ourselves up from downtown earlier, you know. Excuse you, what are you doing, Stella? Yeah, you making a noise and making a ruckus back there? Disrupting the stream? Alright. None of those Psyducks seem like they respawn. Come on, Toxel. What have we done here, Toxel? Look at this Psyduck waddling in the background coming to me. Like, excuse us, we're here to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Cthulhu. No fish, unfortunately. No shinies yet. We're gonna be going for another about 10 minutes or so, hoping that we get this, this blue Psyduck. But, that's gonna be... This is the tall task that we found ourselves on at the moment. I figured, you know, instead of popping up another sandwich, it'd be a good idea just, you know, for the sake of, kind of winding things down to end the night, we'll just come back to the Psyduck here and see if we can't get our little Scrooge McDuckles to shine for us once. Absolutely not a problem. Give me one moment. I got you on that. It's also good to know for my own purposes because I'm eventually going to want to do a Zorua or a Zoroark hunt in the Sakura Trail. All right, I got you. Oh, it's a very simple one too. Whenever you're ready, it's 5 ingredients. I know, right? I'm even now. I'm seeing the mod too, and it's weird, but I'm liking it. It's like welcome, official moderator member of the Barnyard, Fish Gato. Let's see here. All right, whenever you are ready on the sandwich fish, let me know. I will start rattling off ingredients for you. There's only 5 of them. You ready? All right. Lettuce, smoked filet, tomato, avocado, and salt. That's avocado. I'm going to try to get them from the top to bottom. Lettuce, tomato, avocado, smoked filet, and salt. And that'll get you a encounter dark level 2. And if you have any sort of advice or tips on getting this shiny Psyduck, please send them all to goatly@goatlygaming.com. And blue duck. Blue duck. Blue duck. You have 1,752 Gimme Ghoul coins. I don't even know how that's possible. That's insanely impressive. Make that 1,755. All right. Hey, you know what? I trust you, fish. They might have deserved it for something else. They just don't realize it yet, you know? Nah, don't worry. I'm sure accidents will happen. Oh my god, I just want one of you to be blue! Please do. I very much... I am rooting for your success on that low kicks hunt. That's a trap of a question, Enigma. That's a trap of a question. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're doing a dialogue. That's funny. Fish, do you trust me? With every cell of my body. The dismay of not even getting the random side Pokemon to shine. You know, I remember way back when in the day, when we first got the shiny charm of how amazingly broken we thought it was. And now here we are, all the way in part 5. And we've reached a dearth of shinies. It literally, oh my god, Enigma, the title of it was literally called The End. That's so funny. Let me see if I can't find something that's good enough for... Don't get me wrong, we are kind of toward the end of things here, but at least we can get some Poke Jams here. Some Poke Beats. That was so funny. This music sounds like end music. No! It's actually Closing Time by Semisonic. Oh, LeChunk. Chunk LeChunk. Well, we do have about 5 minutes left. Hopefully we get this Psyduck in the meantime. We'll go for this item, whatever this is. This Weasel Fur, probably. Everstone, even better. Let's see. Spawn for me, Psyduck. Spawn! Fish, have a wonderful weekend, and congratulations again on moderator status. Can't wait to see you again on Monday. Enjoy yourself, be safe, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Enigma, you're like... The captain goes down with the ship. Let me try that one more time without the candy in my mouth. The captain goes down with the ship. Hmm. 4 minutes in a dream. Let's see. Let's get this Diamond Duck at the end here. To beat the buzzer. Will we see? I will go down with the Death Star. but you gotta remember about the contractors on the Death Star, right? Yeah. None of the Deerling. That's a shame. Let's see here. We got a blue duck at all? Do we get a blue duck at all? I know, Lofi. I'm like, I'm hoping, I'm fighting with the last few minutes in my dying breath. 3 minutes in a dream, you know? I don't see... Nope, that's yellow. That's a shame. I'd say we could get a drum roll going, but that's probably not the most appropriate thing to have going on for 3 minutes. You just get annoying after a while, you know? My biggest fear about this, too, is that at some point... Because I've been getting really gingerly about... Right, I can't speak right now. I've been acting gingerly about not going too far away from the water with these spawns, because my biggest fear is that I've been going too far and coming back, and in the process of that quick little shift, I've been having the shiny spawn and then fail very quickly. It happens all the time with water spawns in this game. I can't even get up the thick. Maraudon, help me out here, man. Come on. Next stream, I will do it. You know what I'm talking. I don't know if I do, but I'm not sure if I want to at this point. Now I'm concerned. Or you just whatever you do, man, just be safe. It's like that scene in Dodgeball. It's like, I'm gonna go to the drink, have a bathroom. Yeah. It's like, whatever you do, man, just go wash your hands. Yeah, Lofi, the entire time the Merrills have been just messing with me. It's like you've got the blue, the literal shade of blue that Psyduck's supposed to be for its shiny, and it's just not the Psyduck. It's a Merrill is actually a Decepticon. It's just a bunch of deceiving. What the hell is all this? None of this is Psyduck. Did the outbreak just end? Wow. That's crazy. The outbreak just literally ended. Well, I guess Psyduck knew that it was time for us to end tonight. So, on that note, that unfortunately really fitting note, let's just bring it here and say, guys, it was a wonderful time tonight. Thank you for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, and we'll get Scrooge McDuck at some point soon. We'll definitely be back for Psyduck because I am too damn stubborn to let this one go. But in the meantime, you guys have a wonderful night and a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. I am Goatly Goat. You be safe out there.